What's good, y'all? So, this pay per view, I'm sure that you all saw, was fire. This pay per view was fire, man. This Judgment Day was a movie, man. I want to get my full recap, breakdown. Shout out to 1v1 highlights, bro. We're about to go through this. We're gonna go through each matchup. I'll give my thoughts. Yada yada, y'all get the drill, but bro, A plus, A plus, man.
Shout out Martin Luther King, man. I had a dream too.
Yeah, shout out MLK.
Eugene up. Well, I told y'all I was coming for Eugene next. Style, chopper style, chopper style.
Man, Nas, bro. Man, this game was dope, bro. This game overall was just pure, pure efficiency, bro. Pure, just pro-like. It was pro-like all the way through. Not that many fouls, I'd say, throughout the game. Like, shoot, that's a 4-point shot, basically. Joseph hitting back and forth, bro. This game was, and I actually didn't even think this was gonna be the free game. I thought it was either gonna be like a Scar versus Ryan. Well, Ryan's from LA, so I guess not, maybe, or like a Bruce versus Dooley. But for this to be a free game, bro, this is a really good game, man. I don't feel like any party. I feel like it went is exactly like how I said in the video. Nobody, like, Joseph losing the game doesn't really hurt his stock. It went down to the wire as everyone expected. Both worked hard to get the shots they wanted. It was a good match, man. I already beat Bruce and Joseph. Yeah, Keem was more prepared. But I won't take away from Joseph.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to recap the game with King, the off the dribble, ball is life, Judgment Day, pay-per-view event, recap, talk on a few things, and man, number one, shout out to off the dribble, ball is life. They put on a great event, some amazing cards. Really good bump all the way around. I think it was just a great event from top to bottom. It was fun to compete in, so I'm grateful for that.
That's facts.
Next, I want to shout out Keem. We put on a show, man. I think it was a game that, pros will really enjoy. Back and forth game.
I agree.
And we went at it. We went at it, so shout out to Keem. I think he came to play.
I also want to say they ref that game. It was the first game of the night. They ref that game like pretty tight. I feel like it wasn't overly, well, both players weren't overly physical, so there is that aspect. That game was ref like squeaky clean, squeaky tight. I don't know, however you want to say it, bro. It was, but it was still really good basketball.
It was a fun game to be a part of. So, definitely much love to him. Wish him continued success in this space. Also, for me, I'm just proud of the way I competed. I went out there and I gave it my all. Because what a lot of people don't know is, in my last event, I played with the next chapter on March 14th because of the champions competition. And I actually got hurt in that game. I twisted my ankle. The doctors told me it was going to be about a 2-week recovery. And I knew that we had this Judgment Day game coming up. And I wanted to play in it real bad, but, the doctors was telling me it's going to be tough. So, I even reached out to Davo and a few people and said, it's a 50-50 chance. I might not be able to compete this game, but I didn't want to let the fans down, if I'm being honest. It was already being promoted, pay-per-view game, being King, and, I did everything I could to prepare as far as getting my ankle right. but I didn't get a chance to spar and get in shape like I wanted to for this game. But making no excuses, because I feel like two things.
Man, for Joseph to, I'm gonna take him at his word. For him to not be able to prepare as much as he did. To be honest, I couldn't tell he was hurt.
This could be true at the
Honestly.
same time. I feel like I went out there and I competed and gave everything, and I went on record to say Ken was the better player today.
I respect that.
So, but the reality is I was not 100%. And everybody knew that. But shout out to Off the Dribble and Baller's Life, because they set up some therapy for me while I was out here to get my ankle right. So I did do some rehab while I was out here. But they all knew that I wasn't 100. And even King knew that. So we came out here and we competed and we put on a show. And like I said in the post-game interview, win, lose, or draw, every single time I step on the floor, I am going to compete. I'm going to give it my all, and I'm going to always give glory to God.
I really do. I don't think he's making an excuse. There's a fine line. Like, not everything is black and white. I always say when players come out and say this, though, it always just slights the other guy, even if it's true. At least to me, because then it's like, hey, had Joseph won, would he have said that? Would he have? From Joseph, low-key, maybe. Low-key, maybe. I could see him saying that. But on average, for the average player, most time, they're not going to say anything. Man, I won on a hurt ankle. Man, I won on this. I just don't like slighting the other player. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. But I always hate when players come out and say that. Because at the end of the day, you played. It was your decision. You don't want to let the fans down, but it was your choice. I'm not saying I didn't want him to play, though. Let's get that straight. Gotta keep playing. And he called a timeout on it. Man, this game was good too. Honestly, this was a really good game too. It's hard to beat. Okay, never mind. Shout out, coach. Stealing what I was gonna say. Shout out, coach. I was gonna say it's hard to beat someone twice, but there it is. Man, and I really do think Bruce could have won this game. They didn't show it. Let's see. Does 1v1 highlights? No, they don't show it. They didn't show it at the end. So originally, near the end of the game, I think it's like a one possession game, something like that. Bruce drives to the basket, bump, bank shot in the basket. I thought they called a push off. Apparently they didn't. I remember hearing Coach on a live stream talk about a hook on the arm or something like that. I didn't see it from Bruce's story. Maybe there's another angle, I hope. But that game kind of changed the momentum. But even then, you still have to play basketball. Bruce kind of gave up. Yeah, he fouls Dooley at the end, but dude, Bruce has got to play, man. I don't know. Where do y'all have Bruce in y'all's personal rankings right now? Honestly, I'm not too sure. Cause Bruce is good, but I don't think he should have lost to Dooley. Dooley did what he was supposed to do, and more than likely we'll see a game 3, and hopefully soon. Ah, that hurts. That hurts seeing Dom walk in with the belt, man. That hurts, bro. Man, man, I thought right here Dom was finna tee up. I thought right here Dom came in with the belt, cheesing, acting high and mighty, bro. And I had Dom winning, but Malik was just on another level, bro. Like this is the best I've ever seen Malik play. He threw off the hat, bro. I thought he was locked in after this. And he what? He got the block. After this, I'm like, ah, yeah. Because before this, Dom was not playing well. Dom wasn't playing well. And I'm not saying in terms of like his shot selection wasn't bad to me. I don't think his shot selection was bad. He just couldn't hit. He just couldn't hit nothing. That was the story of the game all night. He really just couldn't hit. But after this, I thought Dom was gonna turn up. Honestly, the Malik hits this, sends it to halftime like 15-3. And I think Dom's issue with Malik is that he just settled too much. Yeah, he was having an off night from three. Fine. He kept using his double step back, missing. Fine, cool, whatever. But he needed something else to get to. I wanted Dom to go downhill. And granted, he tried. He just couldn't get past Malik. I'm not sure if like Dom couldn't ship him or honestly, I think Dom should have did. We'll talk about Skoob's game later. I think he should have adopted a strategy similar to that. Get downhill, make a quick move, go, finish. But he couldn't establish anything, man. You can see Dom start overthinking throughout the game. Man, but this was on Malik's side. This was a dominant performance. I don't care that he lost the bug. He is the top small guard in the community. I think you can lose. I don't think losing one game takes your spot away. I don't think that's how it works. But Malik is. It begs the question of whether he's playing quality competition or not. Had a great day, man. Dom is not his usual self. Definitely was not. Another thing too, I didn't think Malik was moving like that. Let's say he like 5'8", 185. He was moving, bro. He was hitting contested lays. Bro, he was on another level, man. That's definitely the best version of Malik I've ever seen. And he had Dom in a box the entire game, man. Hey, but again, this shows that TNC players and OTD players aren't that far off from each other. Overall.
Oh man, this is a game the city came to see, man. We got Ryan, Rilla, aka Bucks.
Oh my gosh. Man, this is the best version of Scar I think I've seen. Outside of probably that Rob game. But in terms of like Scar's shot selection, Scar just took what the defense gave him every time. Dang, Ryan was making that. Like he just took what the defense was giving him. Look, get into the basket. I don't know why we not showing Scar's like actual. I guess it's boring. Yeah, like 29-10. He was doing that all night. Getting to the basket. Getting inside the paint, finishing. And if he didn't have it, boom, he had a bunch of just jab. Okay, Ryan, stand down. Knock down. Scar played extremely efficient. I guess we're not showing them because, like, we like highlights. Scar was cooking, man. Scar was cooking, bro. And it's not like he was being extra either. I also want to say, I called it too, and I said it would get ugly. I wasn't sure how Ryan was gonna be able to deal with Scar's defense, man. Every time Ryan went right, Scar probably had a double double in steals. He had to have had at least 10 steals, man. Ryan goes right, pluck. Cross, pluck. Every time, bro. Every time. And Ryan, I don't know what Ryan could have did, honestly, in terms of his skill set. Because he can't really go left. I mean, he tried, but I don't think Ryan can really go left. His three ball maybe could have tried to get himself going with that, but it's the same as the Malik game, the Malik and Dom game. Ryan was just in a box, bro. He couldn't establish anything either. Meanwhile, Scars was playing efficient. He didn't look tired out there, taking the right shots, all of that, man. Win some, you lose some. Yep. You see this right here? I'm not ragging on LP. I promise I'm not. But I told y'all this is gonna be a test of discipline. I said it before to all the LP fans out there. I said it was a test of discipline to see if he can stop chucking up these, bro. And to be fair, I wanna be fair too with my critique. He did hit like 2 or 3 to start off the game. Outside of that, like, he just kept shooting these over and over again. And Zay did that the entire night. Literally, the entire night. He was just smoking a bunch of them too. I honestly don't think this was like a crazy performance from Zay. I really don't. I think we've seen Zay better. Like, look, I told y'all, he was doing this at the beginning of the game. He started to come back. Zay was getting to his spots, but Zay was just missing a lot. Honestly, I thought Zay could have beat LP by more than 10 points. Honestly, I really do think he could have. Zay was just missing. He was complaining to the ref. I don't think we've seen Zay complain to the ref like that either, which is interesting. But Lamar I don't even think Lamar was in bad shape. He's just not in better shape than Zay. And that comes with Zay going to the basket, going through your chest. Zay has Hall of Fame bruiser, bro. Bumping that man to an oblivion. So, and Lamar didn't play like bad defense, but again, it's the same story with him. I know people like to blame conditioning, but outside of that, Lamar is shooting these 30-footers for no reason. And then Lamar is also just leaving his hands down. You let Zay hit 4, I think it was 4 threes, maybe 5. No ways, has to be 4. There's no ways they had half his points off threes. I don't think that's true. But I know for sure he hit 4. No shot we let Zay hit 4 threes after we've seen him. He's been shooting, and Lamar saying, "Hey, yeah, I'm not gonna let him shoot. It's put up or shut up right now, man." And Lamar's in an interesting spot. I don't know where he's gonna go after this. Might gotta play Keem. Might gotta play Joseph. You gotta play a Fombi, probably. Might gotta play a Scar. Scar might pull off an upset. Y'all might think I'm hating. I think Scar has the ability to win that game. I'm not saying my money's on Scar, but he for sure has the ability to beat LP.
Should have bet your life. Told you to 71. You know what it is, right? I'll be from the move.
Shout out Zay's brother for winning an easy 50K. Alright, let's get on with this thing. I mean, he's saying I didn't expect LP to get tired. I mean, every game LP's got tired. What, a month ago? I would say. Nah, it wasn't a month. 3 weeks. Same difference. He played Hitman. He got tired. So I felt like that was pretty obvious. Also, it's OP, and you're getting mashed. Like when Zay goes hard right, bumps Lamar. Lamar is taking that that pause. But Lamar is getting bumped, and he's losing his stamina each time. Gotta say pause for y'all, for the pause police out there, bro. And then now people are saying his previous injuries. I don't want to hear anything about this, bro. Because Lamar is the person that's going to say, hey, I made it to the G League. Hey, I did X, Y, Z. None of that matters. And I'm glad we're in the one-on-one space. Nas was able to prove this. And now Zay is able to prove this, too. Nas beat Briscoe. And Zay proved this with this game. Don't matter what you do outside of this until you step on those lines within the court. It's the same as like I know Coach Midrange talks about this all the time, but like a D1 player versus I don't know a D3 player that averaged 30 for his school. I mean, it's not. Sure, he went D1, but when they step on the court together, they both got a hoop at that point. There's no more in theory. Lamar is this, Lamar is that. No, we're going to see reality. These games have to be played. Zay number one, I ain't mad at that. That's what the all-time algorithm say. This game was probably the most hype I've ever been for a one-on-one game. If y'all don't know, y'all know now. Uncle Skoob has been my favorite player, bro. So seeing Skoob like work up, specifically, was the Eugene game before Rob? Nah, it wasn't before. It was around that like Frigmas time, I guess. The very first one where Skoob got dropped off by Rob 15-0. I was like, man, Skoob, I don't know, man. But him progressively leveling up after each game, taking his L's like a man, bro. I was rooting for Skoob the entire night. Bruh, that shot right there would have been crazy. That was for game, bro. That had me sick. I don't know why. Maybe we didn't get the film of this. But Skoob started off hot. Okay, there it is. It's 2-0. Skoob started off hot, bro. And his strategy was working. Also, Skoob's strategy, at least from what I observed, I'm gonna get downhill. I'm a shooter. Nas gonna press up on me. I'm a shooter. Let me get downhill, and then let's play one-on-one. You get what I'm saying? Like, he gonna get downhill, snatch, pull up. Didn't matter. And it was working. Of course, Nas, he bigger than him. Doesn't matter. At times, it doesn't matter. Dang, we only showed one Nas clip. I rock with Skoob. Like, that's crazy. Only one Nas clip is crazy. So overall with that game, I just want to go back and break it down a little bit. Some key points. One, I didn't know, and maybe I'm being too critical. I didn't know Nas was slow on his feet. Like, without two hands, I didn't think Nas was that slow on his feet. And because Skoob he just came out on fire, there was nothing Nas could do about it. There really wasn't. I know some people were saying, like, oh man, Skoob sold. Like, bro, it's a game of runs. It's basketball. It's bound to happen. Like, people come back all the time. I don't think that Skoob sold this game at all. Obviously, yes, at the end, he got fouled. He got fouled. I think everyone saw that. But I'm also happy that, like, I felt like at the end, the refs tried not to end the game on, the refs tried not to end the game on a free throw. At least that's how it felt like to me. The last one, they had to call, if we're being honest. Yeah, Skoob. Okay, Skoob bumped. Had the left hook shot. Missed it. He probably got a foul. He probably got fouled. It's whatever. They both played really physical though. I know some people hate the rule because, hey man, Nas went off the rule. He benefited from it. I'm not mad at it. Probably gonna break that down in a different video. Only because I like giving a informed opinion on it. I like being able to go through and saying, okay, hey, these are the pros, these are the cons from it, instead of being like, man, I hate this rule. Like, I feel like that's pretty lukewarm. Man, Skoob almost did it, bro. And shout out to Nas, he did what he was supposed to do too. Nas hit like 3 or 4 and 1 threes. He was getting to the rack, play good defense. Skoob was in foul trouble too. Bro dancing.
I thought it was a joke. After the game, I'm gonna close that chapter.
I'm ready to see that Eugene game, man. I'm ready to see it, bro. We about to see Eugene versus Nas. I need to see Skoob get his get back against Eugene too. I know people were saying, yeah, Skoob 6, Skoob 5, Skoob 4. Maybe you could push him to 4. I wouldn't. I needed Skoob to win. I wanted Skoob to be 1. Of course, you still have that Zay possibility. That would really make those 1A, 1B talks come to life more. I really want to push that. But nah, man. Skoob definitely 3. I don't see, if they were to play again 10 times, I think it goes 50-50 either way between Skoob and Nas. Oh, and one other thing I was thinking about. I think we're too stuck on weight classes. Might make a separate video on this. We'll see. I know people are saying, hey, we need to separate. Obviously, it's like small guards. If you're 5'8", you probably shouldn't be playing a BJ who's 6'6", right? But overall, it really was like today was speed versus strength between that Dom and Malik game and then the Skoob and Nas game. The Skoob and Nas game showed like that perfect contrast in styles between weight classes. But because they're both so good, it evens out. It doesn't even matter at that point. You know what I'm saying? But overall, yeah. Judgment Day. It was a movie. It was a movie for sure. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.